everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt guilty for laughing or giggling after losing someone you love? Or wondered why some days you're completely fine, and then a random song, smell, or memory hits you so hard that it feels like the loss happened all over again? Most people think grief follows a neat path, a few stages, some tears, then eventually healing. But that's not how grief actually works. Today we're going to talk about the reality of grief, the parts that often go unspoken, misunderstood, or hidden behind phrases like stay strong and move on. Grief is something every human being will experience, whether it's the death of a loved one, the end of a relationship, the loss of a dream, or even losing a version of yourself. Grief is the emotional response to loss. And while everyone's experience is unique, there are some powerful truths about grief that can help us understand it a little better. At its core, grief is love and attachment searching for a place to go. That's why loss can feel so disorienting. It's not just that something is gone, it's that a part of your world no longer exists in the way it once did. One of the most damaging myths about grief is that there is a right way to experience it. None of these reactions automatically mean someone is grieving incorrectly. Grief isn't a test, it's not a performance. And it doesn't follow a universal timeline. The pressure to grieve a certain way often creates additional suffering. But grief doesn't care about calendars. It moves at its own pace. Many people describe grief as coming in waves. At first, the waves are massive. They crash into you without warning. Over time, the waves may become less frequent, but they don't disappear completely. And that's normal. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. Healing means learning how to carry the loss while continuing to live. There are many emotions that can accompany grief beyond sadness: anger, relief, confusion, regret, numbness. But grief is complex because relationships are complex. Multiple truths can exist at the same time. One phrase many struggle with is "you need to move on," but grief isn't about moving on, it's about moving forward. Moving forward means carrying it with you in a new way. The relationship changes, the love remains, the memories remain. Many people eventually find ways to honor their loss rather than erase it, through stories, traditions, or simply remembering. There is no magic solution, but things often help: giving yourself permission to feel and talking with trusted friends or family. And perhaps most importantly, showing yourself the same compassion you would offer someone else. Some days, simply getting through is enough. If you're grieving right now, know this: grief is not a sign of weakness. It's evidence that something or someone mattered. The love that created the grief is part of your story, and that story deserves patience, understanding, and care. If this resonated, share it with someone who may need it. And in the comments, feel free to share a lesson grief has taught you. Thank you for watching. And remember, all that you have is your soul, so cherish it and protect it. See you next time.